What if I told you there's a way to make money every single day, without staring at charts all day, without becoming a day trader, and without praying that Bitcoin hits $100,000? Just a few smart clicks, and boom, instant profit. Welcome to the world of crypto arbitrage, one of the most underused and underestimated strategies in all of crypto investing. This is not hype. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a powerful, time-tested method that even the biggest players in the financial world use to multiply their wealth. And the best part? You can start today, even if you're brand new, even if you have no experience, and even if your budget is tight. In this video, you're going to learn exactly how crypto arbitrage works, where to find the biggest price gaps, and which platforms are trusted, efficient, and actually profitable right now. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand arbitrage, you'll have the roadmap to start profiting from it today, with confidence and clarity. Now, before we go deep, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video if you're serious about building financial freedom, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on upcoming episodes. This channel is about equipping you with practical tools to make money in the new economy. No fluff. No fake flexing. Just real talk for real results. Let's start with a simple metaphor. Imagine you buy a pair of sneakers in one city for $50 and then sell it in another city for $75 the same day. You didn't gamble. You didn't wait for the shoes to magically gain value. You just saw a price difference and moved fast. That's arbitrage. Now, replace sneakers with Bitcoin. Let's say Bitcoin is selling for $27,000 on Binance in the US. And on an overseas exchange, it's listed at $27,300. That's a $300 profit per Bitcoin, just sitting there. You don't need to guess where the market is going. You don't need luck. You just need speed, information, and access. For young investors just stepping into crypto, this is one of the few strategies that doesn't require expert-level knowledge. You're not trying to outsmart the market. You're just learning to see the gaps and act on them. It's like finding $5 on the ground and learning how to do it every day. There are two main types of arbitrage you need to know. The first is spatial arbitrage. This is the most common one. You buy a cryptocurrency on one exchange where it's cheap and sell it on another where it's more expensive. The profit is the difference, minus any fees. Then there's triangular arbitrage, which is slightly more advanced. This involves making a series of trades within a single exchange, taking advantage of pricing inefficiencies between three different cryptocurrencies. Think of it like a loop. You buy BTC with USDT, then convert BTC to ETH, and finally ETH back to USDT. And somehow, you end up with more USDT than you started with. It sounds like a trick, but it's completely real and legal. Financial institutions have been doing this for decades in traditional markets. Now, crypto has made it accessible to everyone. Even if you're starting with just $100, you can begin learning and testing today. Now let's talk about the platforms. The tools you choose will make or break your success. First up, Pionex. This is one of the best platforms for beginners because it has built-in arbitrage bots that do most of the heavy lifting for you. You just set your preferences, connect your wallet, and the bot takes care of the rest. Then we have KuCoin. This one's a bit more advanced, but gives you access to global markets where price differences are more frequent and often larger. KuCoin also supports a variety of trading pairs, which is great for exploring triangular arbitrage. Next is Bitscap, a powerful tool that allows you to connect multiple exchanges and scan for arbitrage opportunities across all of them at once. It also has automated bots and a user-friendly interface. CryptoHopper is another great option for those who want automation without committing too much money up front. It has a paper trading mode, so you can test your strategies risk-free. Lastly, there's the manual combo, using Binance and Kraken together. If you're watching prices carefully, you can often find small but consistent spreads between the two. While it's more hands-on, it gives you full control over each move. Let's look at an example to bring it home. Say you log into KuCoin and notice that Ethereum is priced at $1,850. Meanwhile, on Binance, it's trading for $1,870. That's a $20 difference. You quickly buy 1 ETH on KuCoin, transfer it to Binance, and sell it there. After fees, you clear a $15 profit. Now do this 5 times a week, that's $75. Do it every week, and that's nearly $4,000 a year. From a strategy that doesn't require timing the market or taking huge risks. You're not trying to predict the next bull run. You're just watching for mispricings and capitalizing on them. It's a logical approach. It's systematic. And once you get the hang of it, it becomes repeatable. But here's what most people don't tell you. Arbitrage is not without risk. The biggest one? Time delays. Sometimes it takes minutes, or even hours, to transfer crypto from one exchange to another. During that window, the price difference might disappear. That's why it's important to use fast networks and test with small amounts first. Withdrawal fees are another factor. Some platforms charge high fees for moving coins off the exchange. Always factor this into your profit calculation. And finally, don't forget regulation. Depending on your location, certain exchanges may restrict your activity or require full KYC. Do your homework. Start small. Think of it like learning how to ride a bike. Don't try a mountain trail on your first day. Master the basics, then build from there. Let's take a moment to talk about scalability. Because once you understand how to execute a few simple arbitrage trades, the next logical question is, how big can this get? The answer depends on how smart you are with automation. See, manual arbitrage is like cooking every meal by hand. It works, but it takes time. Automation is like hiring a chef. Platforms like Bitscap, Pionex, and CryptoHopper allow you to set bots that scan hundreds of price pairs across exchanges and act faster than any human can. These bots don't sleep. They don't hesitate. They follow the logic you set and execute consistently. And here's what's crazy. Some of these bots can run 24/7 on your behalf, turning your initial setup into a passive income stream. But don't get it twisted. This isn't set and forget. You still need to check in, optimize, and learn from the data. Think of it like managing a digital vending machine. The more locations you set up, in this case, exchanges and pairs, the more opportunities for profit. It's a system. Now let's address something that might be on your mind: taxes. Yes, even in crypto arbitrage, Uncle Sam wants his cut. And it's crucial you understand how to stay compliant. In the United States, every arbitrage trade that results in profit is considered a taxable event. That means if you buy ETH on KuCoin and sell it on Binance at a profit, boom, that's a capital gain. It doesn't matter if it's $5 or $500. But don't let that scare you. Today, there are tools like Coinly, CoinTracker, and TokenTax that automatically track your trades, calculate your gains, and generate tax reports. You don't have to do spreadsheets manually or guess what you owe. Just connect your wallets and let the software do the heavy lifting. Staying legal isn't just the smart thing, it's the sustainable thing. Because the last thing you want is to build wealth and then lose it to penalties or poor record keeping. Arbitrage is a strategy for long-term players. Play it clean, play it right, and you'll keep more of what you earn. Let's shift gears for a moment. Because if you really want to unlock the full power of this strategy, You need to build a personal system. Scene 2. Preparation is key. That means setting up exchange accounts ahead of time, verifying your identity, or KYC, and keeping your wallets funded with just enough to strike when opportunity knocks. You don't want to be caught scrambling when the spread appears. Time is everything. Just like a surfer prepares their board before the wave hits, you need your tools ready before the price gap shows up. I recommend having at least 2 to 3 exchanges you're comfortable with, connected to a portfolio tracker like CoinStats or Delta. Use alerts. Set price triggers. Monitor top pairs like BTC, USDT, ETH, BTC, and even stablecoin pairs across different regions. Once your system is set, it becomes a flow, a habit, a rhythm. And in that rhythm, money starts to move. Slowly at first, then faster. Then one day you realize you've built something that works while you sleep. Here's a perspective shift that might change the game for you. Arbitrage is more than a trading tactic. It's a mindset. It teaches you to spot gaps, not just in markets, but in life. Gaps where others see nothing. Gaps where value is hiding in plain sight. This applies to careers, business, even relationships. The most successful people are those who train their eyes to see what others ignore and act. Arbitrage rewards those who pay attention. It's not about speed alone, it's about precision. One smart move can beat 100 random ones. When you start looking at crypto this way, you stop being overwhelmed by all the noise. You realize you don't need to catch the next meme coin to win. You just need to do what most people won't. Move consistently, intelligently, and with intent. The same way some people flip sneakers or concert tickets, you're flipping digital assets. It's commerce, it's leverage, and it's a whole new way to play the financial game. And finally, let's talk about legacy. Because what you're building here isn't just about making $50 or $500 on a trade. It's about taking control of your future. It's about proving to yourself that you can do more than survive. You can build. Maybe you come from a background where money was always tight. Maybe no one ever taught you how to invest. That ends with you. The moment you take strategies like arbitrage seriously, you step into a new identity. No longer a passive consumer, but a strategic player in a new economy. And that's powerful. So don't underestimate the seed you just planted by watching this video. Nurture it. Feed it with learning, with practice, with action. And watch it grow into something that doesn't just change your life, but the lives of those around you. This is your time. If this video spoke to you, don't let the moment pass. Drop a comment that says, "I'm ready." Like the video so it reaches more people who need this message. Share it with a friend who's been stuck, who's been scared to start. Drop a comment that says, "I'm ready." Like the video so it reaches more people who need this message. Share it with a friend who's been stuck, who's been scared to start. And subscribe, because every week we're breaking down the strategies that actually work. Not theories, not hype, just real actionable steps to help you take control of your financial future. This isn't the end of your journey. It's just the beginning. Let's keep building. And thank you for watching. More videos coming soon, and see you next time, my friends.